Oh no, it's recording you as well. Sweet. Welcome back to the One Eye Pod, lads.
Take 3.
We recorded an episode. We went for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it wasn't recording. So we're back. We're gonna do the exact same thing again, but we just have different teams this time. We're a little bit further into. How long until the?
We were. I think we did our first pod when it was like 36 trades, or it was when the team picker was involved. And then once the third video or the second video didn't work, we just said we need a break. Our mental health deplenished.
And we did. We took a big break and then said we were going to write up heaps of notes, and we didn't write up any notes. And we're just going to back and we're going to free ball.
Pretty much. But
what do you?
Go on.
No, I was going to say, go. Tell me what you think.
Well, the 40 trades excited us, so we're back on, and I told you playing. I don't even need to play fantasy anymore because I've got a fantasy format on Supercoach. This is great.
I know. It's so everyone's complaining about the trades on Twitter.
I get it,
and I'm just here licking my lips. Like last year, I run out of trades. This year, I'm going to go even harder, run out of trades even quicker.
Because what was the trades last year?
36.
36. I ran out of trades at round 16. Do you know how much? Do you know how much? I'm just so happy that I've got an extra 4 to burn by probably round 17. Because I'll still probably run them out. It's always an end game. I was never this bad with trades, but it's just a good luxury to have. Just having a trade in your pocket.
I think so. I think it's like if they're there, we're just going to use them anyway. You know what I mean?
I know. I think it'll be a little bit more structured now. I guess with the changes and the buys, it'll be easier to navigate, and you'll be able to jump off some players which... You could go hot players with these sort of trades and these buys, which is good. But I do remember about 2 or 3 years ago, there used to be 30 trades, I'm pretty sure, or 32, or so it's just 40, which I don't really care about it, but I do get the Supercoach OGs saying, that it's just easier. Well, I guess you have to have a really good start. Because everyone's got 40 trades now.
I don't think anything is going to change, because if you're good and you know what you're going to do, like if you're really good and you pick a good team at the start, then you're ahead, because everyone's catching up, trading to the players that you're trading to. You've already got them. You're ahead. Like there's no like difference. It just might mean that the people who are just starting will be able to get a good team, but they're still going to be behind the people who are really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
the people who are really good are just going to be...
I think what's more frustrating is this round 0 thing, because, it's not frustrating at all. It's just level, like everyone's at a level sort of entry zone, because you get to look at what rookies are good, where... Say round 1 it starts, you pick a shit rookie and then you're out, you got to trade him out. I guess that you'd be more frustrated than that than the extra trades. Like it's just everyone's really equal now. Yeah. But
I agree. I reckon round 0, a lot of... Well, it would be good and bad in a way. If some of the calls and some of the things that I think will happen, and then people jump on those players, then I'll be pissed off. But if
that will happen,
the opposite happens, that there's players that I miss and they go nuts and then I jump on them, I'll be pumped. I'll be stoked about it.
Yeah, and this is the whole point, I guess. It's just like, it is what it is. You will still, the good people will still have that top rank, and you just got to have a good buy strategy. But now there's 40, you can even target even more, and like whoever's got the first buy. I had it up a minute ago, but like I was scared of picking them. Now you can pick them, and then you can maybe jump off them, or I'm pretty sure I didn't have Giants players in my team, and we'll get it to in a minute. Now I'm considering Giants players because I'm pretty sure they had the early bye.
I've been the same. We will get to it, but I know exactly what you're saying. It's kind of saying like we used to have the strategy of just get the good players in and so now you've got them. You know what I mean? And that's what I was kind of wanting to go with. But now I'm kind of in a little bit of the mindset of
Sydney as
do I
well.
just get the good
Sydney players as well.
Yep.
And Dacos, nobody was going to pick Dacos. Now it's completely changed it, hasn't it? Like you're just like, well, let's get fucking Nicky in. How about the people doubting
exactly.
Nick? Oh yeah, he's gonna get tagged. Oh yeah, I'm not picking him. Blah blah blah. And now the 40 trades come in. Nobody has, surely no one's gonna go, without him. Surely.
I loved that they were talking shit because I was like, I know this guy will win he's going to be insane this year. If you thought he was good last year, wait till you see him this year.
Did you see, well, I guess it is a Collingwood chat, but did you see Nick Dacos running full pelt, absolutely full pelt, and he took a bounce and then he just ran and kicked it off the ground? It was like just in motion and then he just used his leg and kicked it. I'll send you it, but I'm just going, is this... You know how people go like this when they're shooting basketball and it happens just somehow because they're just so gifted athletically? He's just a magic man. Oh my God, he can do anything, Nick Dacos. He's the best.
Yeah, while he's running at full pelt, he's in slow motion in his head, just doing whatever he wants.
He's got Nick Dacos, Dane Swan traits, / Peter Dacos traits, literally everything, every trait possible, eh?
It's incredible to watch. I can't wait for round one.
Let's jump into the teams. I know we're going early, but just to end on Nick, is he going to be the greatest Collingwood player of all time?
If injuries don't stop him, I think he'll can't be one of the greatest players of all time. If injuries don't stop him,
yeah. Well, he got injured unluckily last week or last year, but yeah, fingers crossed.
But injuries can stop anyone, but if he stays out of injuries,
it wasn't like he's getting hammies or anything. It was he broke his knee, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kneecap or something, or something like that. I'm keen to see your team though.
All right, let's. Do you want to start with my team?
Yeah, as you're going it, McRae out has shafted my plans, everyone's plans. McRae was just going to be a fine M1 for F1.
I told you I like that he's not in there. Now, when we're looking at this team, remember, I want to preface this. I haven't looked or changed this team in about a week or 2 weeks. It's been a while, and I've completely forgot to do it for the pod. But I'll show you the players that I'm thinking of keeping in and the players which I know aren't going to stay in. We can start from the back line. Definitely going to keep Nicky Dacos in there. Sicily staying, Young staying. It's pretty much stable there. The only player I'm thinking of bringing in is Stewart, but I wanted him to prove himself that he can play in the midfield. I don't want to bring in... They put in a Rolls Royce in the back line into the midfield, and it might why are you going to do that to him?
Yeah. And you don't have that round one, the round 0 luxury as well of seeing what he's like. You have pre-season. I was just going to say Curtin, I think, has copped an injury, but I think he might be right. I think I heard something.
Yeah, Curtin got injured, like him. But I heard that he's going to be right as well. That's why he's kind of the most, there. It's either him or there's one more rookie that I'm thinking. I've got literally a list of watch players here.
Your mate Shoemaker's got sent to the Sandringham Dragons. That's how much they rate him.
He did.
So he's not going to play. So remove him from your watch list.
Get rid of him. I'm getting him off the watch list now. See you, bitch. Fuck. I can't even remember who it was that was going to go, but it was a toss-up between two.
But in the meantime, you can
I'm going to make this call now. Gibkiss. don't think he's going to stay in my team. I don't think he's it, but we'll see. I've been up and changing my mind here and there about Gibcus.
Oh, you got him in there though.
Starting in the midfield. Yeah, starting in the midfield.
Oh,
I'm
God.
really considering if Clary plays
He's
round
not
one.
going to play. He's not going to play, I don't reckon.
If he plays round one, I'll start him.
I like it. I do like it. But
if he plays round one, I'll start him. If he doesn't play round one, I'll swap him out for Bont or something, and then change out another lower one of these guys.
He's not even training with the team, I don't think.
Nah, but he's going to get there. Trust me, mate. This guy has been going to revs every weekend. He's been absolutely hitting the town. He's been going nuts, and he's been smacking 130s every year. This has just finally caught up to him with the media and everything.
And Wild Turkey Rares and the lot. I really hope he's cleaned up.
Even if he's not, I actually hope he doesn't clean up, because he probably plays better when he's just on the town.
But he would be a really. Can you see what his ownership is? I'll look it up in the meantime.
Yeah, I can look at it right now. He's owned by. Where do you see the ownership?
I mean, if he's selected, most people are going to select him though, eh? It's just really an up in the air of if he's actually going to play. If he's selected...
What's that? You cut out a little bit there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Yep. So if he is selected, most people are going to gear towards getting him. Even me. It's really...
Do you reckon you'll go for him?
If he's selected, it's a good call.
How can I see his own percentage? Why can't I see this?
I'll quickly do it. You got to trade him out, but... He's owned by 1% of teams, so you're probably the only person in the team.
1% of teams.
You're the only person there. I wish it had 0.5 or 0.2 when it's just only you going absolutely blind.
I'll rate it though. I want to start Libba as well. I think Libba is a massive pod as well, and I think I want to start him, but I don't want to start two mid pods, so it's going to be one or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The rest are pretty stock standard, eh?
Yeah, the rest is pretty standard. I was
reading a stat about Dawson, and I'm pretty sure he benefits from Matt Crouch and Laird being in the team and gets more handball. I read a stat. It just says, I think he gets the outside ball gets, because that way he doesn't have to go in and get it. But Laird declines, I'm pretty sure. Laird, there was a stat somewhere. I couldn't remember. I read it on Twitter.
Let's look him up. I think Crouch was in there for the last four games rounds, or something last year.
Yeah. He's interesting as well.
93, 121, 116, 138. I don't think so.
Yeah, but he could have had more score. I'm sorry, better scores maybe. I don't know. I think all three will share the pill. I'm more confident in Dawson than I am Laird.
Yeah, I'm the exact same. Dawson has shown that he can take over a game if he wants to. You know what I mean? He can just decide that I'm going to put the team on my back here, but I don't think the same can be said about Laird.
No. But Laird is such a gun. He cooked me last year, I'm pretty sure. But he just there was a period of time, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where he just started becoming really good, fantasy wise, and he hasn't dropped off. He's just he's just a bull.
Yeah. I think you're right. 10% of teams Laird. I don't think I'm going to pick him though. One other player I've been considering, or I'm going to try to definitely want to target. I'm not going to miss out on Merritt again this year. Dunkley is going to be. I'm going to target Dunkley, but then again, and Errol. I think that's going to be my team. Yep. And maybe, if whatever happens, maybe go for Tom Green. But I'm just looking to get in Errol, Dunkley, and Merritt.
I'm really keen on Green
and Bont, obviously.
Bont's just the only issue about Bont. He is 720k or whatever price he is, but
yeah,
I did tell before. I think in the earlier pods I did say I don't want to start with a 700k player, but last year you started with a 700k player, and it wasn't.
start with 2.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad. But I
No.
think I had Laird, so that Laird started really slow. At least you had Clary to balance it, but it cooked me because I had the wrong 700k player. But I don't think Bont last year, his champion data or whatever the scoring system, it just increased, and I'm like, where's Bont? And I'm like, oh, he's on the bench. How has he got plus 20 scoring off the bench? What did he do? Bont's Bont. Easy captain.
That's
Easy
why
captain.
if Clary doesn't play, it would look something like this, like getting rid of Clary, keeping Libba in there, getting rid of Baker, and then putting Bont in, and then putting Baker to some rookie.
Yeah.
Baker's not even... Oh, let me touch on Baker real quick. Flanders, I'm locked in. I'm definitely starting him. Baker is skeptical. I'm just going to watch and see. He's kind of just in there as a placeholder right now. Baker could really turn into Bont or another midfielder. Not too sure.
What are your thoughts on Baker? You were.
I think if I watch the practice matches and he plays mid and he's playing mid and he's not getting shafted around and stuff, and it looks like that he has a solid role in there, I'll start him. But if it looks like that he's just a Mr. Fix-It playing off halfback or playing off half forward, I probably won't take the risk, even though we do have a lot of trades to burn. I'm probably just not going to take the risk on him. One of those players that
can score 150, or he's literally like Callum Mills, is like the level of importance. And if he needs to be chucked in back pocket, they'll just chuck him in there. But I reckon he's the best kick in Richmond. Like the way he just can just maneuver out of anything, always smooth. But it's one of those, like, because the forward line is so thin, and this is sort of good about the unpredictability of it. If you have a shit sort of starting forward line, you'll probably start off really poorly because all the other sort of lines are stock standard. You know, it's really up to the forward line. Like, so if you've got a couple of pods, I
don't think so though. I think the midfield's different. I've never seen anyone with the exact same midfield. 5?
Yeah.
The only reason he's in my team is because he's playing in the midfield, and we have 40 trades. He's in your team?
Yeah.
If we have 36 trades, he's not in my team, but because we have 40, he's starting there because I know I can just shaft him off.
I saw him take a screamer. Mate, I've seen 2 people have good pre-seasons at the moment. One is Nathan Fife. The other is Elliot Yeo.
Yep, I saw Elliot Yeo they reckon he's on. But he can just very easily just be injured and be out for the season. And so can Fife.
Exactly.
Pick one.
And Yeo destroyed me, and I thought, it's actually a good starting pick, to be fair. It is a good starting pick.
Yo. It's a great starting pick, but it's you know what will happen though? If you pick Yo and you pick Fife and they both do shit, well then that first correction round you're stuck trading out Yo and Fife, or other people are trading out.
Yeah, the problem is it becomes it'll either happen first round or it'll happen at third, or they both get injured at the same time. It's such a let's see how much Yo is. He's 447 defender mid.
Yo. Right. Picked by 3%.
All right. Anyway, did you have any... I've actually just put him in my team. I'm sorry, boys. I'm getting excited.
Get him in there.
Did you have it? Jordan Sweet's a lock, surely. I think
Jordan Sweet's a lock. Oh, Windsor, he's playing for, is from Melbourne. Apparently, he's having a insane
I
preseason
heard of
right
his
now.
name somewhere. Yeah. What position?
Um, yeah,
Forward, mid, winger.
mid forward. What's that? What position does he play? You there?
Yeah. Sorry,
You
you've
there?
broken up. What did you say?
Yeah.
Yep.
What I said? What position does he play? I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have
what
a
I
clue.
asked. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'd probably be a winger because they're low on wingers, but who knows? They got McAdam and everyone. They got. It's a
What's
suburb,
his
mate.
first name?
Caleb, I think.
Caleb Windsor, pick
Yeah.
number 7. There we go. National draft.
Speedy winger. Oh, pick 7. I've never even heard of this bloke. He was 180k, so take
Oh,
this with a grain of
tantalizing
salt.
stuff.
Oh, look at him.
Tantalizing. Look at that. Get off me. Oh, he shanked that. Lucky you got that. Oh, beautiful smother. Oh, picks it up. Is that him? Yeah, it is. Ball. Oh, look at this guy. He's starting my team.
You're loving it.
So he's starting. He's probably a lock. I wanted to quickly, we'll get to your team, but I wanted to quickly ask you about a few things.
Right.
Do you still think that Billings is not a lock?
Yes, this is the reason why I have 5, but I think I'm going to get proven wrong. I mean, he's just never been that good. And how is Windsor getting pumped up? I just don't know how. It's just a pre-season watch, to be honest, for me. But he's in so many teams,
Yeah,
and it's
22% of
scary.
teams.
It is so scary. What do I do?
I think that it could come back to bite us.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are picking him as the second forward, really.
Do you think that it's like a good idea not to, like, what are your honest thoughts of why you don't want him in the team?
I cannot remember him being a good footballer, and he doesn't really accumulate the footy, but he hasn't played good footy for about 2 years, and every time I've got a Saints mate, he says how crap Billings is. So I've never, maybe it's bias, but I reckon if he's the only one really fit and firing, you got to pick him. And you might have to get Fife and him in. But it's not like it's not like there's like massive options in the forward line anyway. Like if he's
So
243k.
That's your reasoning?
Yeah, well, he's not a good footy player from my memory. I'm happy to be proven wrong and this be bookmark right now. But if he's going to score not 85 or an 80 average, you have to pick him, don't you? Like he'll probably make more than Dersma, Nick Watson, any sort of
look what this
chump that
does
you
to my
have in
team
there.
right now. I just got, in doing so, getting rid of Baker, you've now got another 205,000. Is this just a full cash gen forward line? Is that what we're going for here?
Yeah. I mean, I can do it as well instead of Dersma, say.
Let's have a look at your team. Give us a gaze at your team, and then we'll chat through it.
All right, I'll just leave Dersma. Now, to just give you context, I'm going to do this live because I just put Yo in my team.
I can't see it yet.
It'll load up.
Oh, here we go.
Load up.
Yeah.
Now, I had Whitfield in there. I think I'll just pick Whitfield, to be honest.
You're going to start Whitfield.
I like Whitfield.
That's interesting.
This is pretty much what I had, to be honest. And then I just love Elliot Yo. Do you remember his first game? His first game, we were so happy, and then he pulled his calf.
I remember every single bit of it.
Oh, Elliot, you're really doing me. I mean, this backline is pretty stock standard, isn't it? I mean, I've got Whitfield in there. Whitfield has massive potential. Or I could put Curtin in there and maybe go one more heavier in the midfield and get Eamon, my boy, that I'm still hot on, because he would become defender by, I can't remember what that's even if he plays defense, but I think they become defenders or mids round 6, isn't it? Am I wrong?
I'm not too sure when it happens. I don't know that much about it.
Lockie Whitfield used to be a gun.
Are you not scared about him being so injury prone?
Yeah, and I'm literally picking the same. I mean, he's played a good amount of footy now. The scores aren't there though. That's the concerning thing. But
he played very well through the final series.
Yeah, he did. And say round 17, he scored an 86, 115, 133, 37, 87. That's all right. 95, 112, 92. That's actually not a bad patch of. And you got to consider: would you rather Whitfield or Ridley, or Blakey? You know, that 520 sort of mould, that price point.
What's I think I just wouldn't pick any of them. I'd rather just get value somewhere else on the field.
So you would rather? So are you
Wouldn't you
running?
Rather? I would rather if I'm spending 5, like let's see the prices here. If I'm spending 500,000, right?
Yeah.
And let's just go to. I want to see midfielders.
Try and do it on the screen.
God.
I'll get it up. I've been tinkering with my team.
If I'm spending 500,000 on Whitfield, I think I'd rather go Crouch. Like if I'm spending 500,000 for Whitfield in the back line, I think I'd rather go like a Crouch.
Yeah.
Or I want to go like
another bloke that's really been there's been rumours that Nick Martin's playing off half back. And he isn't.
There's been rumours. Apparently he was the main distributor out of the he was taking all the kick-ins at their match sim recently. I mean, and for 500,000 you're getting Nick Martin. You're getting Crouch, you're getting Amon. Like these are players that I would rather over Whitfield most days. I might have to eat my words, but I think I'm going to rather them.
Oh no, it's not a bad call. It's just how many defenders are you running? 3 or 4?
I have 3.
Right.
I have 3, but if Stewart can prove that he's going to be a jet, like he's going to do very well in the midfield, or they're just not going to even try it anymore, I'll make room for Stewart, and then I'll get rid of somewhere else.
So say we get rid of Whitfield.
Mm-hmm.
I've just chosen. I'm not picking Lachie Neale because I heard on the radio the other day he's been in rehab quite often.
Really? What's happened to him?
I think he's just had a touch up.
Just in a bit of shock maybe? Still after winning the Brownlow. Yeah.
I mean, my screen's not working, but Brayshaw within there. I don't know why.
I love Brayshaw as a pick.
I like him as well, but that means I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Nick Martin, if he's back line, he's straight in there.
Yeah, he goes straight back there. Sorry, you're frozen. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. What, you back? You there? You back? Yes. Oh, you're back.
Yep.
Let's do it.
We'll get my team up again. Fuck.
I think we're talking about Amon.
Yeah, I mean, Amon and Martin, both of them are meant to be playing half back. I also really like this, like around that price range.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Can you hear me or not?
Is it? Yeah, I can hear. Maybe we might have to go low data mode for all. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just can't see your face.
Yeah, we might just have to do that.
Gee whiz. This is
It's still recording. It will record our faces and stuff. It just says that it's not going to show it to help with performance.
It's a fucking shit show. But no, that 490k sort of team. Team. The dying of my laptop's really affecting my words. But those players, I think you got Martin, you've got Crouch, you've got who was the other? Amon, and then Cam Guthrie as well. He's been on my team, 420k. Apparently he's tip top this preseason. He's 70k cheaper than Martin. Maybe you could use that to get another rookie. Like I haven't thought of what maybe rookie I could get even more, but maybe I could buy better mid price if I went Martin down and then Fife up. But overall, I've got Petrarca in. What's your thoughts on Petrarca?
I love Petrarca as a pick. I mean, the only reason I wasn't going with Petrarca at the start, he has the 2 buys, is that correct?
I haven't got it open because my laptop's not working. But
I'm pretty sure I could be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he has the. I'm getting it up.
Yeah, I wish it was easy.
He's got the 2 buys, and I just don't think like I've got Clary in my team right now, and so then people 2 buys would be Nick Dacos. I've got Clayton Oliver. I've got I also got 2 buys. I've got Max Gorn. I've got Brody Grundy. I've got Sam Flanders, and I'll have Billings now. I'm just trying to work this out.
16.
But, and does he not have a buy earlier?
Sorry, 6, not 16. 6 early.
Yeah, I like Petrarca. I don't think there's anything wrong with the pick. If he plays midfield and Clary's not there, I think he'll be really good pick this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but if he's playing,
you go.
If he's playing full forward though, I don't know if he's a lock.
Yeah, but I doubt it. They always say this stuff. They said this last year, and that's why I got me scared. And he was playing forward, and he freaking got 120 points and all that, or even bigger. Like that game against Hawthorn, where I'm pretty sure he had nearly 100 at half time. He was playing half flank. He was just everywhere. Like as soon as the ball goes in like a lock in the forward line, like Petrarca's just in the middle of it, just getting goals. Like every time he's managed to get some good scores. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't want to affect the stream or anything, but if I looked up Petrarca's score, I'm pretty sure he dipped down at the end of the year.
Go, have a look.
I'm pretty sure he dipped. It's going very slow.
Track. I'm looking at it now for you.
Yeah, so that's just...
Petrarca at the end of the year was 125, 107, 106, 122.
Oh, so that's completely wrong. So he never dipped at all. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. He had a couple of low tons.
Fucking phenomenal scores. Like, look at these scores. 119, like 97, 97, 119, 103, 110, 104, 167, 122, 148. Like, he's 103, 122, 159. I think I'm going to start track. I think you've just convinced me just then.
Yeah, I think he's safe as houses. Just that buy issue that I haven't thought about, but I just think he's a bloody safe option, and he's just fun. And last year I anti-podded him, like, try and get a better player, but there's no other better player. He's just a good, decent Supercoach option. But if Clayton's there, I'd pick him over Clayton. But we saw last year that Petrarca was still able to outscore Clary. So
yeah, like let's have a look at Clary's stats, for example, before he stopped playing. 113, 135, 156, 121, 115, and then a 98, then 134, 136, 119, 120. He came back after all this, a 128, an 84, and a 109.
right, yeah. Clay, just when he's fit. I mean, would you pick it? Well, it's hard with the buys now, and especially if you're starting Gorn, but you could pick both of them. Just depends.
I think I want Libba in my team. I think I want to have Libba in my team from the start because
Yep.
I know he's not going to get picked by a lot of people. I love watching him play, and I think I just want to have him in my team just as like that player who can just give you a 150, a 160,
Yep.
a 140, and like, you know what I mean?
What about, we actually haven't mentioned the middle player in my team, and you didn't too. You've started him, LDU. That's another injury-prone player in your team that everyone's putting in. He could be
I think
top
he's a
3.
player that you have to have because
Yep.
everyone else has him.
Yeah, and he's a gun.
Yeah.
He's a gun.
He's a gun. Like, he's in everyone's team for a reason.
Yep.
Look at these scores. Like, again, 143 and a 155 to start the season. And when he came back, he was still injured. He was injured. When he got a bit of time off, came back, 134, 129, 133, 127, 106, 125. Like, these are massive scores that you're going to be angry if you don't have, like, and you won't be able to catch him. If he starts like he did last year, you won't be able to catch him.
Yeah, well, I guess, you could catch him because he's not that, he's 635k. Well, if he has a great start to the year, he'd be 700k.
If he's starting 143, 155, 155,
yeah, that is true. I'll take back that comment. I like
you could probably catch him, but
I like him more than Butters, to be honest. Because,
again, Butters is a player that I've picked just because everyone has him in their team.
Yeah, LDU is he's just a big bomb scorer for Supercoach wise. Like, yeah, I had Taron Thomas, and then I'm just watching LDU just get a tackle. He's just a bull. He reminds me of DeGoey. But LDU's a bit taller, I'm pretty sure. But like, just make stuff happen. So yeah, I'm keen on him. I was actually, I had Fife, and I was going to talk to you about that. But other than that, there really isn't any other pressing sort of concerns. It's really just waiting who these rookies are so you can make a decision, and then you see your Fife, see your Yos, all the skeptical picks, and you just have to take a punt on them. But I feel like the structure is there. Maybe I'd rather maybe your 4 defenders than 3, because I just feel like maybe it's safer. You could probably squeeze out an extra little bit of K to go to Brayshaw, to Stewart, for example. If I got rid of Dersma or something, that could be it. Because I feel like 4 defenders is safe. If you got the top 4, I just guess Hayden Young is the one that you're banking on, but everybody has him. Everybody.
Yeah. I agree. I think there's a lot of value to be had in an extra backman. Like, there's a lot of points back there.
Yep.
Like last year, it was kind of just everyone trying to get all these backs in as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I'll stop sharing my screen for a minute, or you can go on and do your thing if you want. And then
I was going to ask you, like, previously we had spoken about last pod when we thought we were recording, but it didn't record. We were speaking about how, one second. we were speaking about how Sam Walsh
Right.
pick,
A lot of
and
people
I've noticed that you don't have him in your team.
I did have Sam Walsh. I still am massive on Sam Walsh. I just think he's another that I could probably get, actually. Maybe Walsh in the mid instead of Brayshaw and save some money. But I just think maybe, I don't know. I don't know what changed my opinion. I just think maybe there's better. I would rather pay 100K and have a qualified, not quite certified primo, like Dawson, like Davies Uniacke, like Butters. Someone that is just going to absolutely pump it. But Sam Walsh is actually able to. Sam Walsh could beat 630K as well. So I guess he's not out of the question for me. I reckon he's a solid player. His final series was hectic. And that West Coast game, that 109, that was half time that he scored that.
Yeah. Yeah, but he also had no one in the team to take points away from him. Everyone keeps forgetting that.
I'm pretty sure Cripps was playing in that game.
Yeah, like an injured Cripps.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel like you've just brought Sam Walsh up so you could argue with me, I reckon, because now I've got him out of the team.
No.
Now I've got him out of the team. You're just like, it's a shit pick, and you know it.
I bring it up because I'm thinking about putting him in, not now, but after his bye. I'm just trying to find where the fixture is. After his bye, I'm thinking about pulling in Sam Walsh.
Yeah, I know.
To flip into him on a player.
You can really only flip to a 600K player, though. He'll probably be 620K.
Okay, so hear me out. I'm trying to get this up right now so I can show you what my plan is.
Yeah.
AFL fixture 2024. Let's just do this. Share this tab instead. This is probably the worst thing. Okay. So this is not good. Where is the extra good AFL fixture? What about this one?
Sporting News. Oh my god, mate.
Oh god, that's not it.
Let's go on the AFL.
Everyone just relax, all right? Just give me a bit of time. Patience is what everyone needs right now. Here we go. Okay, let's zoom into this. So, where is the buys? Okay, so it works like this. If we look here, Brisbane and Carlton.
This is perfect.
Have their. What's that? This fixture?
Yeah. So they have their buy on.
No. So let's just say
round 2.
We start.
Yeah, so you can't start them.
But we could flip into them, you know what I mean? So round 2.
Well, round 3 you're
buy,
talking.
And then where is it? Buy. Is that round 3? No. That's.
If you had an Errol.
Opening round.
If you had an Errol. I get what you're saying, but the round 0 is irrelevant.
This is the worst fixture in the world. What is this?
The round 0 is irrelevant.
Is that opening round there? Yeah. So this is round 1 here.
The only way I see that working is flipping Errol for Sam Walsh at round 5 when Collingwood and Sydney have their bye.
That's a great plan.
Yeah, or you could actually use Tom Green.
Him, right?
You could use Tom Green, man, if you had Tom Green. I mean, I just don't know.
And then go into Errol.
Isn't that just a waste? But this is the thing that we talked about earlier.
Could you go? Here we go. Could you go Walsh into? Wait. Tom Green into Walsh. So you start Tom Green.
Yep.
He plays round 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you'll flip Tom Green into Walsh in round 3.
Yeah.
Going into round 3.
Yeah.
and then you'll flip Tom Green into Errol Goulden in round 5.
Yeah, I just feel like that's just too much.
That's just silly.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You could probably think of doing that. It just
You could
depends.
probably think of a lot of
Wouldn't you
things like that.
rather save the trades last and just do all the flips where it's like you're just going purely based on fixture? Do you know what I mean? I guess
Yeah.
you could probably
Yeah, I
do it with
agree.
Tuke Miller. Tuke Miller's like 520, isn't he, or 530? And
Oh, I'm not going near
yeah,
Took.
no, but you can back on Tuke, and if he goes to shit, you change to Sam Walsh 2 or 3 games later. Because Sam Walsh wouldn't have even had his price rise. Do they play round 0? I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
I have to look into
Carlton.
it. I don't know if they.
No, he wouldn't have had his price rise.
Because does round 0 not count for anything? No, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it
think so.
does. I don't know.
But they're. I'm getting confused now. We shouldn't be trying to think this too hard.
We can do it. We can do it next week.
Let's just stick to our guns.
We can do it next week.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up. But
okay, what do you think? I really just wanted to quickly ask you, what is like your top team? Like at the end of the season, like what are you predicting to be the top 8 players, top 8 mids? I mean,
top 8. Well, you got Petrarca, you got
yeah, your
Dawson,
top 8
you got
mids,
Butters, Davies Uniacke, Bont, and then you're having your Libbers. Well, what's Dacos? Do you classify him as a mid? No, you don't. You can't count him as a defender, don't you? I think he'd be counted
depends
as a
if he
defender.
plays lots of mid this year.
Yeah, just for Supercoach wise. I mean, Libba, Brayshaw, and Sarong, they're always around there. And Merritt as well. So those are the. I don't see any like. I don't see that like anything's gonna. I don't have Sam Walsh in my top 8. I don't reckon.
I don't have him in the top 8 either. Like this is what I was telling you last week. I think Sam Walsh.
Oh, you're forgetting about Goulden and Lockie Neal.
I think Goulden will be one of the.
Sam Walsh. He's not going. I guess you're taking a punt on him if he can take his game to the next level next year, which he didn't necessarily prove. If anything, he actually declined in Supercoach ability last year just because of the role he was playing. Yeah, and you forget about Oliver when he's on his day. Yeah, I mean that's something you have to factor in. I think it's going to be
Bont. Yeah, it'll be Bont, Track.
Yep.
Merritt.
Agreed. 3.
Dunkley. Butters.
I think Dunkley
Errol,
mid.
LDU.
I think Dunkley mid only is gonna. I feel like that might affect his ability to be the top, but still.
Why do you think would affect it?
Well, what was he scoring like? Well, he was scoring like 115 or 120 average, wasn't he? What was he averaging before he got injured?
Last year, I'm going to rattle off his scores real quick. 108, 117, 108, 84. And then this is when he hit his strides. 133, 104, 109, 149, 103, 153, 146, 148, 137, 122, 107. When he got injured, didn't play, and then just went downhill. So around like 115, 120, I reckon he was averaging.
Right. How much K is he?
Before he got injured.
I'm looking at your screen. Does that say he's 520K?
Oh, no, 644.
I mean, he could. Yeah, I take it back. If he's scoring like that, I've forgotten about that. But it's just so competitive.
Mate,
the midfield compared to the forward line is just so much more competitive. But you're trying to push for that 120 average, or 117, 118. I still think he can. Well, his average is 115, but he probably, if he didn't get injured, it'd probably be 18 or 19. Even more, more, to be honest.
I think the midfield is where this year will be won. Like, there's so many options, so many combinations, so many players that will just fucking go bananas.
Yep.
And some people are going to get a midfield and they're going to get it right. They're going to have every player hitting every week, like bang, 110, 120, 110, 120. And I think that's going to be like doable, like, because everyone's starting with such a strong midfield. There's going to be just consistent 110, 120s in midfields.
Yeah. And no one's going to really start with these Brizzy boys too. That's another thought in my head. If they got the round 2 bye, there's no point riding with them. And that could be an elite switch up if you just get one of them in, because that'll be a pod.
Oh, that would be an unreal. I reckon let's aim for that. Let's aim to get dunks in.
Oh,
let's have
We've always liked dunks. We've always liked dunks.
Let's do that. Let's do it together. Let's do a little secret. Whoever watches this pod can get this little secret from us. But let's start a questionable player, like who's starting at the very start. You would want to start a GWS player. Start Tom Green.
Because when's Tom's bye? We worked it out before. It was round 4, wasn't it?
The week after Brisbane. So it'd be a clean swap. So we would get rid of. Let's just get rid of a. Who do I get rid of? Let's get rid of a Liberatore, and we'll start a Tom Green, and then we'd swap Tom Green into Dunkley in round 3. Is it?
I think it was. Yeah, round 3.
Round 3.
Oh.
So we would get round 1 and 2. And who will Brisbane play? Who's Brisbane? No, who's GWS playing? So GWS play North Melbourne, and then GWS play West Coast. They play North Melbourne and West Coast.
And then Brizzy have the Collingwood, which is an easy score, and then North Melbourne. I think we've found our play.
This is it.
You need to leave 20k spare.
Yeah, you'd leave a little bit spare so you can make it happen. But we'll start Tom Green and then trade it into Dunkley.
Yeah, I wish I just thought about this in my head and not told anyone. We'll be there. We'll be number 1 and 2 together. Oh, this plan is bound to just get fucking absolutely shat on first round, I reckon. The round 0 when it doesn't matter.
But the only problem is, the only problem is I won't have Libba in my team.
Yeah, but if Tom gets injured early, you can change it to Libba.
Yeah. But wait, quickly click echo cancellation on yours. Uh-oh.
This can't be changed while recording.
That's all right. Don't worry about it then.
Yeah, it's a bit laggy.
I think it's a great plan. Do you think that it should be someone else rather than Libba who gets that? Or
no,
do you think it should be Libba?
I think it should be Libba. Yeah, because all the other ones are pretty popular.
Well. I think Tom Green. Yeah, it's like these two are the only change ups.
And like Sicily, you would never get rid. Dacos, you would never get rid. So it's really up to Petrarca if you wanted to go lower and put Libba in there. And then you have... But Petrarca's a gun.
I'm so happy with how this looks right now.
Factor in. What do the buys look like? Are there too many, Are there too many Melbourne players in there? But by then, maybe Jack Billings has maybe made his coin. So many alternatives that you can factor in.
It is. I think I'm stuck. Do you reckon this is going to be a good idea? You reckon we should go with this?
Yeah, you just got 239k spare.
I've got to disperse that somehow. I could, mate. You know what I could do to just change the game real quick?
Don't go Bond. You're getting Bond. No.
I've still got 162k.
I don't know what the hell you've done. You've got rid of someone.
I've glitched the system. But these are all things that we can think about here.
How the hell do you have
I've got a lot of cash to
230k
play
spare?
with.
I swear your game's
Don't
actually
worry
glitched.
about it, mate.
Mate, you glitched. Your game is glitched. I'm looking at the same.
I got rid of Baker for Billings.
Mate, I'm looking at the same. I'm gonna have to talk to you after this, but I'm looking at the same. I've literally got probably like I even have one less. I have one less mid than you. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to work it out. Doesn't matter. Well,
I think this is a great idea, and like, fuck. Should I just keep the 230? Nah, that's silly to keep that money there.
What are you doing? Just get rid of Curtin or something. Or get a mid.
But there's no one to trade him to.
A defender, sorry.
There's no one to trade it to.
Trade?
Like, 414, you know what I mean?
Kitty Coleman.
Oh, Coleman can suck on it. I'm not going to waste cash. Oh, so I just want to end on this. Let's end on this real quick.
Who's the best player I've ever seen? Shut. You've heard this from SEN.
Who?
Someone pumping up Josh Weddle saying he's
No. I've got a couple players here which I think could do some stuff this year. Not do some stuff, but like show signs.
Mm-hmm.
I've got George Wardlaw. We know I love him.
Yep.
We've got Chapman, who can go into the back line. That's actually a great call, Michael. 1 second. Chapman.
Good talk, Michael. You're the best, Mikey.
Good talk. Good call. Chapman's in. That's a good-looking team. Anyway.
Is there enough space for Nick Martin?
Can I fit Nick Martin in somehow? No, that's not
McKercher. The best rookie.
The
best rookie. The one with the...
but anyway, I think George Wardlaw,
yep.
Chapman, Weddle, and I got one other player here, which I think are going to hit that. One of them is going to hit that like 90 to 100 mark this year.
I don't know how much K you've got, but I honestly would just get Bont instead of Petrarca if you really hell bent on making this sort of move. If you got 160k, I don't know how you have, but that's fine. But if you can get Bond, and you can,
that's fine. I've still got another 100k.
What? He's fucking. I can't do this. It doesn't matter. It's just wait. Oh god. Well, he's only 40k, 80k. Deero, isn't it? Oh, he's 724. I thought he was like 741. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not as gobsmacking as I was acting it like. Come on. What are you doing?
I was going to try get English in.
Oh. That is possible. Oh, anyway. We digress.
Anyway.
160k.
Do you have any final things to say? Any big calls you want to make real quick?
Finn McRae to be Rookie of the Year. That's a big call.
I think Finn McRae... I think it's a great call. I think Finn McRae could easily average like 80 to 90 this year.
I'll go bigger. I reckon...
What?
I reckon Fife will play 23 games.
Fife? 23 games?
You said big call. Big call.
Okay. Big calls happening today.
Have you got
Fife,
one?
23 games. Yeah, I don't really have a big call, but I've been getting in your ear all year about this. I reckon Errol Goulden will be number one mid for a lot of the year. 1 or 2.
A lot of the year, 1 or 2. Wow.
A lot of the year. A few games. That's not that big of a call, is it?
Well, a lot of the year. What defines a lot of the year?
10 games.
A lot of the year.
10 games, he'll be in the top 1 or 2.
Oh, you really?
That is a lot of the year. That's nearly half.
What you should have just. It's not even half for starters, but
It's nearly half.
You're using just a. You should have said little lot. 10 game sample size.
Okay. Let me do another big call. Tom Stewart will be the biggest trap in the world if he plays mid. Is that a big call or is that just a classic call?
I mean, it'll be a good call if you're right. If I've got a little bit of money spare, that he's just never failed as an option. But I remember when we were watching him one time, we vice captain and me, he was playing a little bit of that mid role, and we were saying, "What the hell is going on?" You know,
he played like half a game midfield and got one possession.
Disgusting. He was like his role was to shepherd people. It was just ridiculous.
I don't know. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing in there. They like to put him in some spots.
They're trying to fuck with us. Maybe I'll pick him.
So.
I'll have to check what his buy is. But I do like that call. That's probably the most likely to go. To come true. Yeah.
What I mean trap, he's gonna be averaging like 100.
Yeah, even less though. Oh, nah.
You know what I mean?
He still accumulates actually.
Yeah. Like he's pumping out like 98 to 100. And Cooksy's gone. That's going to end the stream. Thanks, guys. Oh, he's back. He's gone. He's back. He's back. And he's gone. All right, lads. I'm going to wrap it up. Cooksy's gone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back every week leading up to the start of the season. We're going to be doing, I think every Tuesday we'll come out with one. Record the pod on Monday, come out on Tuesday. We'll go all the way through the season. We're going to be here. We're going to be doing a community team. We're going to be doing what else are we going to be doing? We're going to do a community team where everyone can just eventually just jump on and kind of vote who we're going to trade in and trade out type of thing. And then, and yeah, we're also going to be, I don't know what else we're going to do. Maybe we'll do some other stuff. Who knows? We don't really have a plan with it. We're just going to keep making pods. Cheers. See ya.